You are watching PR English Shorthand Dictations YouTube channel.
This is English Shorthand Dictation number 291 and the dictation speed is 100 words per minute. Ready? Start. Honorable Chairman Sir, while participating in this discussion, I am really trembling. It is because I think above myself. I think about others. I talk like that. My state is known for social justice. My government is striving for environmental justice. That is why our coastline is being afforested. I think when he comes to know about it, he would appreciate that. These are very important and minute things which I would like to highlight. I now leave it for the rest of the members to share their views. Sir, very importantly, we need stronger guidelines from the ministry because we are afraid many states would suffer more droughts and frequent storms and cyclones would befall in the coming days and sea would encroach into the city where we are living. These are not just statistics. This is not just imagination or hallucination. It is about the lives of our future. Every single thing worth living has disappeared into thin air, and all we can do is this. As I said, a big part of climate action lies in protecting and expanding forest coverage. I just do not want to conclude my speech with a pessimistic note. My concern is the serious effects that it would bring on us. I would like to give a few suggestions. I told you what I do at marriage halls, what I do on flights, and wherever I go. On the way, if I see a tap leaking, I would go and stop that. I will stop my car. Either I will go or ask the person accompanying me to stop that because I know how precious water is. Earlier, water was available at the depth of 40 feet. Now it has gone down to 800 feet. I request the Honorable Minister to coordinate with all the ministers. He has a very big responsibility. He is not just the cabinet minister holding one portfolio. It involves the future lives of the human beings, future of the nation and the world. Apart from going and participating in global summits, we have to do something. We need to expand forest coverage. Regulations need to be tightened and enforced to ensure forest protection while acquiring land for public projects. To drive climate action, we need to consider climate catastrophes as largely man made. Sir, I leave it to the wisdom of my colleagues and I expect the minister to give a concrete reply. I think I have initiated a very important discussion today in this August House. Let us come up with a concrete solution. Sir, the topic is a very important one and touches everyone across the globe. Today, we are taking up this topic at a time when we have made promises to the world about how we are going to curb the effects of global warming. climate change has been varying across time scales for centuries. It has started from individual to a collective effort about the activity of the human beings. We talk about global warming and we talk about climate change at national level or international level or in academic circles. They are used interchangeably. So they can be used either as global warming or climate change. Whatever comes from the sun by way of sunlight and touches the earth, 30% of it goes back because it is sent back by clouds, particles, ground surfaces, and 70% is retained by oceans, land, and air. But the 30% that goes up in the space not only comes back a little slowly, but it stays there and it stays in a concentrated form, and that is causing global warming to the earth. This global warming was taken very seriously, and we had United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change which sets rules. Thereafter, we had a number of summits and protocols. The atmosphere cannot be claimed by any one country. The emissions may be from the United States or from Japan or from Singapore or from India. They travel anywhere. Whatever goes in the air does not have a specific space, and that is why we are negotiating all the climate change clauses as to what a particular country should do and what a particular country should contribute in order to curb the effects of climate change or global warming. That is the crux of the whole thing. Due to global warming, India has faced serious issues and problems. One of the issues is that 50% of our people are working in agriculture. Second is the industrial sector. Third is the cattle that is associated with agriculture sector. All these pollutions are emitting greenhouse gases. These greenhouse gases have a greenhouse gas effect which is causing global warming. Global warming is an issue that has to be taken very seriously. As my earlier colleagues have pointed out, we can contribute in daily life as well as at policy level. These gases, which are manufactured or the raw material that is stored in open spaces, cause this kind of global warming problems. This is here to stay. But to curb these problems of the industry, there has to be proper monitoring. These are air pollution matters. It also came to my notice and also came before the Honorable Court when this matter was taken up, that the equipments to measure these pollutants which go in the air are not very effective and we need to be modernizing them. This is one aspect of greenhouse gases causing so many problems. Sir, the cattle and the agriculture are also the main contributors. The third contributor is this: we need to go for change or transition in energy. Transition in energy means we are talking about going from coal to renewable energy. we are thinking of a new kind of energy which is got from solar power or what we are getting from other renewables because we have to cut down our fossil fuels.